Get inside the circle. Be one of the wolves. Decide to unite ourselves through expression. Follow the leader into the dark. Prepare yourself for the pit.
What's up, everybody, man? How you guys doing tonight, man? It is Monday Night Fucking Metal, and man, there's some butthurtery going on in the in my little metal community online right now. Typical metalhead douchebag makes underlying post about me, claims it's not about me, but literally he posted it not even 30 to 45 minutes after we had a disagreement. So even though it's not about me, he says, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. So I retorted his little bullshit with a post of my own on my own little Facebook wall. And oh boy, did I not cry on his wall, but now he's on my wall crying like a little bitch. Well, that's cool, dude. And brought his little friends over to my Facebook wall, too. Because I'm a public guy and an icon, because I do the whole, metal show, I tend to, put my shit out there and let anybody post on my posts. So now he's brought his little goop trooper click over to my Facebook wall. He's got his Facebook click. He's all like, "We here to fuck you up, dog. Yeah, we're gonna have a dance-off and shit. Gonna suck each other's dicks. Yeah." I have no idea what these guys are talking about, and I don't want any part of it, but these guys are douchebags. So, long story short, there's a dude in a metal community Facebook group. It's a pretty big group, okay, and he's an admin, and he thinks he's really hot shit because he's an admin there. And it's like, okay, you're an admin there. That's cool. So what have you done? Well, I film videos from my bedroom and play metal. Well, that's neat. So you've been in some bands, huh? Well, I've had some internet bands. Some projects, stuff like that,
Yeah, he thinks he's hot shit because he's internet famous, man.
Okay.
Internet famous. He's just...
So you're like the admin of a large Facebook group, which is kind of going to shit, unfortunately. It didn't always used to be that way, but it's not... It just seems to be becoming cancerous on our scene, and it's just like, why did that happen? It's always when something gets really big and starts doing good, some bullshit has to come along and fuck that up in the metal community. Every fucking time. Some asshole has to come along and act like he's better than everybody, and talk down to everybody, belittle and be condescending to everyone, yet think that he's the man.
Oh, yeah, and he thinks he's upset you, and he's all big and bad. We've been sitting here laughing for the last, hour.
Dude, if this dude even knew who the fuck I was, he'd be tuned in my show right now, the other people are, listening to me make fun of him. Dude, you make internet videos in your bedroom about how brutal you are, dude, and you have, the same typical poser gauges that I've seen everyone fucking get, and you wear weird fucking clothes, and I don't even know how to describe you other than just kind of being kind of sad that you want to sit here and talk all this shit about me you ain't done nothing in 17 years of your life. Mayhem, Summer Slaughter, Vans Warped Tour, Ozfest. I mean, I can go on. I've done all that shit, dude.
And haven't you, toured in other countries?
But one other country, but that's not... One other country, but yeah, that's not even the point.
It's still cool.
It was cool, but it was kind of miserable at the same time. So it's not like it's not a job. This is a job. I don't want to tour all the time anymore. I don't want to do any of that shit. That shit was awful. To be honest, it was awful. It is not comfortable. I miss my family. I miss my friends. I miss hanging out at my house. I miss gaming. I miss the fam, man. I miss the fam. Look, I got out there. I did my shit for a long while. And you know what I realized when I was out there? It's cool. It's great. But it's not where I eventually want to be. I had my fun fucking time. And just because these fucking little douchebags don't know who I am now doesn't mean I wasn't somebody 8 or 9 years ago. It's like, people fucking grow up, man. They get older. Like, hey, these guys are all in their fucking 20s talking shit to people in their 30s. Like, we don't know some shit.
Yeah.
Like, look here, little dude. The whole reason that you're still a douchebag is because you don't know some shit. Like, and when you do realize how much of a douchebag you're being, you're going to be like, wow, I was a total D-bag. That's not even cool.
Yeah, because you were that guy.
So, we're going to go back in the time period where I was fucking around and people were brutal. How about that? We're going to go back in a time machine. We usually play newer bands and a lot of new stuff, but we're going to stay in the same genre. I know that sounds hard to believe, but we're going to go back in the time machine. We're going to go back 7 years ago, and we're going to go to an album by a band called Disfigured Elegance. And the album is The Last Disease. Now, this album came out in 2010, and it is fucking savage. And I just want to say to all you new cats out here in 2017 through 2020, because I know that you guys think that you're revolutionizing the fucking market or the industry of metal with your sound, but I hate to break it to you, we've already been there and did that like long ago. You guys are just kind of picking up where we left off. And, people like me that don't want to do it anymore, you're going to replace us. Like, you're supposed to replace us. So it's like, look, man, you know what? Touring was fun. All that shit was awesome. It was great. But is it for me? Nah. What's for me is the fam. That's what's for me. Like, I'm a family dude, man. I got to be with my kids. I got to be with my family. I got to be my friends. And, I can only be separated from them for so long. And that's not to say that I wouldn't go back out there for a while and go make some money if I had to. But at the end of the day, where would I rather be? Would I rather be on tour or would I rather be at home? Well, I'd rather be at home. That's just a fucking reality. And if nobody can understand that, well, they can lick my taint sweat. That's pretty much how I feel about it. I mean, just being real here. So the lesson I want people to understand today is just because you don't know somebody or what they've done or where they've been doesn't mean they ain't shit. That just means they ain't shit to you. That's all that means. And that's cool. I don't have to be shit to you or to anybody else because guess what? You weren't shit to me 5 minutes ago and you ain't going to be shit to me tomorrow. That's just the way it is, man. When it's just people are people like that. We can either, fucking move on with our lives or stay hung up on it, and I'd rather move on with my fucking life. People want to stay tripping over dumb shit, and I'm just like, well, you're retarded.
But yeah, I bet this guy's gonna be going on like this for fucking weeks because you hurt his feelings.
Oh no, I said that I didn't like someone. Oh Jesus,
no.
Oh Lord, oh God forbid I don't like someone. Hey, and just for the record, I've never, ever, ever outright been an asshole to anyone who didn't fucking totally deserve it. Like, I'm a decent, nice dude. I help a lot of people, I go out of my way for people, and I make a lot of sacrifices for other people. And if I'm a total fucking asshole to you, that means you should stop and evaluate yourself and think, wait a minute, maybe I'm being such a fucking asshole, I brought the asshole out of someone else. Just a thought you might want to consider for the future. That being said, let's get into some fucking metal and get this night started, shall we? It's fucking Monday Night Metal. This is Disfigured Elegance with Last Disease from 2010 back in the time machine. You guys are listening to The Pit.
For this world of shit, you shall get fossil to human turn. Disappearing into my skin.